you have to figure out how much percentage you want in the situation. That's on you. That's between you and them. Um,
What are the normal percentage?
well, usually the publisher wants half. They want they usually want half or whatever you got. The publisher.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
it depends. It all depends. If you're writing the songs and you're a writer, that's one thing. But I mean, if you're a publisher, it's all about what you want. You know what I mean? Like I've heard I heard Diddy was taking all their publishing back in the day. And he had all of it from what I heard. That's why they always talk bad about him. Why the artists will say, "Oh, you signed with Diddy," and from what I heard, Diddy was taking all their publishing. You know what I'm saying? So that means,
Yeah, most of his artists are broke now.
yeah, and that's what the beef he had with the Locks and Jadakiss and all of them. And I was just hearing an interview with Styles P about how he's only seeing he's not seeing that much money in publishing. But yeah, from what I understand, he was taking that other 100% that I talk about, the publishing check. So you could take 100% of someone's publishing and they won't even know because no one you don't know what a publishing check is until you get one. it's like it's the craziest thing. It's like because you'll be making if you got a hit song and you're making money, you'll be making money from other ways where you're not even thinking about it. And what I remember my first publishing check came in the mail. I wasn't even expecting it. I was just chilling. I was already living large. I'm living on the 31st floor in downtown LA. And I'm riding my hoverboard. I got all these gold chains on. I'm riding my hoverboard to my mailbox and I'd open up the back. I swear, that is exactly what I was doing. I'd ride and I, hey, hey, Terry Crews. He lives next door to me. Terry Crews, the big old, yeah. So I'm riding my hoverboard. I open up the mailbox and I see Warner Brothers envelope. Oh, what is this? Open it up, boom, $17,000 check. I said, what the fuck? Now I know what publishing is. Where did this come from? Well, where did this come from? And that's how publishing works. Like it's that mailbox money. It's that money that it just pop up on you. But once you start knowing them dates when that check coming, you know that publishing check coming. Like I got one coming in a few weeks. Just pop up on you. Yeah, but people
What
don't.
about the writers?
Well, the writer is supposed to go to the writer, and it's supposed to go right to them. Now, if you taking somebody's writer and they publishing, you a bad motherfucker. And I'm sure that's happened to people too, where they didn't get their writer or their publishing check. Where because you could do something where you could send a letter to ASCAP, you could tell them, hey, I got an agreement with this person. This person agreed to give me their writer's check. So don't send their writer's check to their address, send it to my address. And there's people that got like that too. Like 2 million come from a song and you don't even know, and they buy you a car and you just like, oh wow, Diddy
Wow.
just bought me a new Lexus. And he just
Yeah,
got $2 million check. And you
that's
thinking,
off your name. You really brought the
yeah,
car.
this happens to people with publishing, and this doesn't get talked about because I ain't telling. See, certain things in music business don't get spoken about, and me even like putting these ideas out here, they're like, "Shut up, don't shut up,"
Right, right.
because like, yeah, yeah, and they like, yeah, he just bought me a Lexus and it had 10,000 in the glove box, and dude just got a $400,000 check off of your name, and it happens because the bottom line is a lot of times when people sign these agreements, you may give that person a rack or two, and they like she
Right.
like damn she gonna give me 2,000 to sign, but you just they don't know what they signed. They just think about that $2,000 that you may be giving the girl, and now you got this girl's publishing for life. Now if she ever does anything in the music business, you getting that check, and that's why Diddy is rich, and they call him Sean John now, and that's publishing 101.
He is like the Donald Trump of the music industry.
Well, yeah, I just think about every time I hear Biggie song play. and that still plays like commercials. That's all publishing checks. Every time a song gets performed, you get a money. So if if you get a song that runs for 20 years, some people are just living off of publishing. Just living off that check.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Once I start my publishing company, I get my writer to sign under me. And what if I help her write the song? Would would that be, would I get my basically my check for helping her write that song on the split sheet? That's how I would get my portion.
You'd be double
So
you'd be double dipping is what they call it. And they frown upon double dipping. They frown upon that or say, oh, she's double dipping.
why?
So because
Why?
what that means is now, yeah, and this is why they didn't like press. This is why they didn't like me. Because I was double dipping. I was dipping I was dipping in everything. I had a nugget and I'm dipping. Oh, I can make somebody. I'm dipping in everything.